Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office.
My guest this week is Adam Ole Erickson. He's one of my oldest friends. He lives in Green Bay, and he was just home visiting family this week. That visit actually corresponded with my week-long vacation, so we were kind of hanging out, and we decided to shoot a very special vacation episode this week. All right, everybody, thanks for being here. I'm in here in the kitchen rocking a special vacation episode of my office, and I'm here with one of my oldest friends who's on vacation this week as well, Adam Ole Erickson. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I am from Fergus Falls, as he said. We met in about sixth grade. So we've been friends for well over 20 years, for well too long.
That's
Now, obviously we graduated high school together, and we've kept our friendship going and everything. And I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin currently, and
yeah. That's
Eric
insane.
also does not live there. We live solid 8 hours apart, but still keep in contact, and we're both on vacation this week.
And I love it. And honestly, you're one of the most dedicated Green Bay Packers fans possibly ever.
I am pretty dedicated. I mean, that is why I moved there.
So you packed up your normal life with your core group of amazing people that
Yes.
and you just like moved to Green Bay.
I did.
Can we talk a little bit of like what made you take that leap, and where'd you get the courage just to go for it?
Well, I was at the time I was 27.
Yeah.
And I was working in Fargo here. And I kind of felt slowly by slowly our group of friends that we've had for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
We're all kind of we weren't by any means moving apart, but kind of moving away. We weren't all living in Fargo anymore.
Right.
And I was like, as you said, I'm a big Packers fan, and I was in a job here that I didn't see a long-term future in. Mm-hmm. So I figured, okay, if I'm going to try to, if there's any time for me to go to Green Bay, it's now. I'm 27, and I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm going to get a job first, which I did, but got a job there, moved there. I didn't know a single person, and now I've been there. It'll be 8 years and 2 months from now.
And what's crazy about that for me is like that's like a huge crazy leap for you kind of as a person. You totally jumped out of your comfort zone.
It was very risky. I mean, like because our group of friends is pretty close knit,
pretty close,
and our families, our parents are friends with each other and everything. Yeah. And it was tough to leave. Obviously some of our friends are getting married, starting families at this time.
Yeah.
Well, and still today. Yeah.
But or not.
Or you can be like us and are not. So I figured that was as good time as any to try it. Obviously, I didn't buy a house right away in case it didn't work.
Sure.
I've never been somewhere where I didn't know anyone before. So, but obviously it's worked out.
I will honestly say, like, from an outsider's perspective, you're as happy as you've ever been.
I love it there. I love it there.
And it's different.
I bought a house 3 years in, so I've been in the house for 5 years now.
It's a really good leap for you. And so this is kind of the part of the show where like I pull out a business chart. We're not talking too much business this week. And I was like, maybe I could do like a how many Super Bowls I've got to enjoy versus you joke.
Yes. That would be short and sweet.
But I'm on vacation. You're on vacation. So I made this little guy. And this is how much I want to make a business chart this week.
Oh, that looks pretty accurate. That looks very accurate.
Pretty ambitious, and that's
it's a week of vacation.
And we kind of talked about this on the car ride up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to recharge.
It's absolutely important in any job.
In any job, and so I've had usually like I go random places.
Mm-hmm.
I'll travel as much as I can, but this year I'm kind of having a staycation where I'm golfing, going to the lake, having some rum, reconnecting with old friends, and not checking emails, which I think is super important.
Yes.
Or I'll kind of look at them, and I'll tape an episode of this show when I got 15 minutes on a rainy day.
Exactly. We're not on the water right now, so let's do this episode.
So what do you do to recharge, and why is it important to your job?
It's important. It's important to recharge with any job. For those who don't know, I'm an accountant for a small company in Green Bay, and basically this last week I've taken this whole week off, Monday through Friday, and I came back to the Fargo Moorhead, our hometown, Fergus Falls type of area, my parents' lake place, which is in Pelican Rapids. This is where I've been pretty much all week, where you've been almost all week as well.
You just don't turn down like, it's 85 degrees. You want to sit in some water?
It just happened to be rainy today, so it's like, let's do this.
Well, we had some ulterior motives this trip.
That's true. True.
One of the things we did on our rainy day was we busted out the Super Nintendo.
Absolutely. Well, you have to. It's the best gaming system that was ever made.
We both have like a weird giant Super Nintendo. You can't see, but like the bottom shelf of my nerd copia back here is Super Nintendo game. What's your go-to NBA Jam team from the early 90s?
Jeez, that's a great question. NBA Jam team. I know I always liked being the Knicks because of John Starks and Patrick Ewing.
Classic.
That was a good team. And then, sometimes if I wanted a little bit of speed, I kind of would jump over to the New Jersey Nets, that Kenny Anderson speeding by, Derek Coleman in the paint. Yeah. I mean, that was another good combo.
I was a one-man show with, the team that's not a thing anymore, the Seattle Supersonics.
Oh, yes. They were quite the thing,
with this wild German Detlef Shrimp who never did anything.
No, he's
and Rain Man, I would just dunk and play defense.
And NBA Jam, he could dunk. I mean, if he could dunk in real life, he could really dunk in NBA Jam.
It's fantastic. And
that's a great game.
So we're back filming at my apartment today because I got ready for this trip. He said, hey, come out to the lake. And I got like my rum. I got my cooler full of food. I got golf clubs, golf shoes, like really weird specific stuff.
Oh.
I forgot the bag of clothes.
You forgot your clothes.
I forgot my clothes. And so, but you've been one of my great friends to help me improvise with stuff.
Absolutely.
We've done things for years.
Absolutely.
We decided to go to Walmart.
Which was... Again, a great idea.
A great
idea.
We made the best of a bad situation.
Absolutely.
And I said, you would get to pick out my shirt.
Yeah.
And you got me this Tupac, like...
Yes. I figured it definitely fit what we were going for.
Can we talk about the fashion thoughts on this?
I wanted to find the most awkward shirt that had nothing to do with you whatsoever. So, I surpassed the cartoon ones because you have a lot of those.
I do have a lot of those.
And then I passed the normal ones because they're too normal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I got to get to ones that just don't fit him, his personality or anything, just completely random. Then I saw this shirt of Tupac smiling.
Yeah.
And it was a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. And honestly, the shirt looks great.
It does. I got complimented at the yogurt place.
Yes, you did. That high school girl really liked it.
I feel weird wearing it, but this was not my choice. And if I wanted to wear the clothes I wanted to, maybe we could have thought to bring my bag with clothes in it.
Yeah, that would have been the simplest solution, but not the most fun.
Again, we improvised and we made the best. And I love this shirt forever.
That's a great shirt. Story. That's a great shirt. You're not just going to toss it to the wayside.
So each week we ask this. I don't really want to leave it out, but we have an ambitious chart of what things are doing. Is there anything we can do to help you, Ads?
No, honestly, not really. Not from Fargo, since I don't live here.
Right.
I did live here though. It's a great community. Love it. But not really. No, I mean, just stay in touch like we always do.
Right. I'll go halvesies with a golf cart on you.
Yes,
Like
that's what we're doing. Because we're going golfing tomorrow, and I don't want to walk.
Walking is for people who are
not on vacation.
Yeah,
we're on vacation. We shouldn't.
You have a cart.
If you have the option of a cart on a vacation, you should take the cart.
Yes.
It's common sense.
Anything else here? Or?
I mean, hopefully we can play some good golf tomorrow.
This is, I think, our first time this year.
Yeah, it'll be my first time for sure. So
I'm sure.
Our definitions of good is not like par. I mean, we're not.
We're playing twice this week.
We are. Our definition is to get better. Or this is a practice round.
Well, our competitive friends are coming to town
yes.
after our round tomorrow, and so I want to be good enough not to piss off.
Right.
Our friends who care.
Right. And yeah, we need to just be good enough to pass as teammates for the real one a couple days later.
Okay. So, do home opener for the Packers.
Home opener for the Packers, it's the Minnesota Vikings this year.
I want to make a bold on the internet bet.
Okay.
On the game. I will bet you I'll run around our whole apartment complex in my underwear and not get arrested.
Oh. All right.
Are we? And you can run around your home.
I can run around my home, and let's see. I do have some neighbors that are a little questionable and could call. I just gotta make sure you got way more because you're in an apartment.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if they tie like they did last year,
we're both doing it.
Well, I was gonna say that's
naked.
Just bad. That's just if they tie like they did last year.
I don't want to watch it.
If they tie, that's just bad. That's just bad business.
Gross. All right.
So.
Run around in the underwear.
Got it.
Loser has to do it.
Loser's got to do it.